Okay, let's go. 3, 2, mother bitch. Okay. Well, if you don't know
where are we going?
If you don't know where we're going, I got a couple ideas.
Tell me these ideas.
Shut the fuck. Hey, welcome back to whatever the fuck this is. Episode with Andre and George.
Oh yeah.
So
go ahead.
this is a bit of a sauna situation here. I think the window closing was kind of shit. But fuck it.
Back to our
balls are
trousers.
sweaty situation.
Yeah. Last time we were talking, we wrapped up a little bit on introspective thinking, sorta. We talked a bit about partying, got into introspective thinking, and just kind of recognizing growth kind of things, and partying being a part of that, but not obviously the only part or the most important. And what that got me thinking about moving forward a little bit, especially with you guys, because you guys are two of my oldest and bestest friends.
Oh, yes.
The reason for the setting, by the way, in case anybody that doesn't know is watching, yeah, this is actually a bus. We met in elementary school. This is a bus from the elementary school, actually, because we can do that. Yeah, let's go. And yeah, it got me thinking about other ways where introspective thinking has been like a big thing for me, and that's taking walks. And you guys have been
walks.
yeah, you guys have been two fucking taking walk buddies for eternities times forever. And yeah, those are, because I feel like there's some, and this has probably been studied, there's some correlation between thinking and motion. Like, moving just kind of gets the gears turning in a way, and I've recognized it in myself, but I don't think that it's like unique to me at all. I think that's an actual thing.
It's a human thing. It's like fucking caveman shit freaking out.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure though, yeah, like it's just, there's something, it gets the gears turning. And walking is the most human, most basic, most uncomplicated,
it's the most that exercise,
primal kind of
exercise.
Exercise.
Motion.
Yeah, exactly. Form of motion. Exercise as well, yeah, but that's why people say good for the fucking mind, body, and soul walking, because it is, I think. It gets the thinking going, gets the moving going, and you just kind of feel nice. You know? And you guys are two fucking boys.
You're
took the longest walks. And we're gonna do a little fucking... I gotta keep checking because I don't want this to be high.
Oh, it's
So,
fine, it's fine,
yeah.
we're fine.
Okay, yeah, you keep it peeking. Tell me if my head's too far out or it's dumb. But, yeah, and that got me thinking, obviously, about some fucking long walks, particularly summer days back in Laval.
Back in the Laval days
Yeah.
in St. Dorothy on the highway.
Yeah, St. Dorothy, around the high school area, when like we would just be doing not a whole lot of anything at like 10 p.m.ish, and you're just like, hey, you want to take a walk? Yeah, take a walk.
Let's walk home. Let's
3,
walk home
4 a.m.
40 minutes,
Yeah, next thing you know, it's 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we've done the whole lay of the fucking line. Yeah, and that kind of stuff. And the thinking that came out of that, it was really, it was cool. And I still get that. And I've noticed in my solo walking kind of ventures, because I've been doing a lot of walking alone in the new neighborhood that I'm living in. I'm getting back kind of in tune with that, and I had lost that for a bit. I wasn't doing long kind of walks, and it's been good. It's been good for the thinking and stuff. I don't know if
It
you guys...
didn't take up a whole part of your day like it used to.
Yeah, but it's still like sizable enough, like 1 hour plus kind of territory, and yeah, it gets things going in a way that I think is important to me. I recognize that those days taking walks all the time, just kind of hanging around, just being fucking, just kind of punks in the neighborhood. Yeah, it was good. It got a lot of thinking going, lots of laughs. That whole movie idea thing and all that funny business. Yeah, well, you guys got any
Walking stories.
no, it doesn't have to be a walking story, but anything of what I'm saying, does it kind of...
Well, it's mostly all the characters we meet on the way during these walks,
Yeah,
especially
true.
at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like when it's French truck drivers who are asking you if you speak French because they don't understand English, and then every second word just happens to be English. But like when they say, oh, my truck est fucking installé dans le road.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the whole thing with language, the fucking Quebecers. I don't understand.
Yeah, the little anglicism, the little fucking
Well, no,
mishmash.
I told you at the little pharmacy job where everyone's fucking French, and they're like, George, speak French. Make sure you speak French. Say, je finis mon shift, je vais aller puncher ma carte. I'm like,
Yeah.
bravo. Like,
There's
like,
nicer words. Some words
you're
I've
doing
related
good.
to.
You're doing good. Like,
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
no. Conserve the language. What languages to conserve?
The French language, George. You know which one.
Yeah,
It's a
I
nice
know
one.
which
It ain't bad. But yeah, no. Listen, I think there's obviously a nice in between ground where the languages meet, and being too hardballed on one or the other is kind of dumb. Because everybody throws a little bit of fucking word here and there, a little bit of, you know.
I guess. But
Maybe I can't think of too much French that I use honestly, but here and there, yeah, here and there.
it's about 50-50 throughout my day.
Yeah, see?
Probably a bit more often. But then again, I did go to French high school
True.
compared to you guys.
Yeah,
So I had to kind of brush up on that. Otherwise, I was gonna get bullied. So,
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, me the French brushing up that I did quite a bit of was when I went to visit my cousin up there, was
Oh, yeah,
in
of course, in
France and
France,
stuff.
yeah.
And there was the
Well,
whole
you're in
like,
France,
and then
you have to-
my there's still a different tier of French, you know, like the
Yeah.
French that
Yeah.
I'm talking isn't even the right one either. So there was always, but I don't really give a
well,
fuck.
Quebecois French is the scum French, according to.
It's like a little bit more hillbilly-ish compared to
Yeah.
the
Way more. Don't even.
yeah. But still, we got by. But yeah, I had to. I'm pretty decent at it, and I like it. I like the language. It's good. I like the people.
Would you
Get
prefer
along.
speaking in a French from France tone or a Quebecois tone?
I like the Quebecois tone, dude. Fuck the French from France.
Same. I hate it.
It's too.
I hate the fact
Proper.
that they can't move their lips beyond like this diameter. Oui, bien sûr, il faut donc savoir que. Nah.
Yeah, it's goofy. My cousins, we were actually, it was my cousin's birthday up there in France, and we called them up, did this little video thing, and my little cousins here that speak quite a bit of French were like busting his balls a little bit on the video call. What he's talking about, what he's doing, they're like, it's funny. We got the little
Those
fucking.
poor accents.
Yeah, they make fun of us down there too for sure. Anytime there's a fucking Canadian
Yeah, of
down
course.
there, it's healthy. But fucking yeah, the walk business. Where was I going with that? I had it a little fucking. It's not really anything important. Just the walking, the thinking, and those days just being nice. Yeah, they're really fucking, really long, just through the whole neighborhood. Not a whole lot to do, nowhere particular to go. Just kind of moving and whatever words come out,
Doesn't
kind of come
matter.
out
It's
and
still
stuff.
therapeutic. It's meant.
Yeah,
the
it's
word,
nice.
The word is fun.
Mind, body, and soul. Oh yeah, mind, body, and soul. Actually, that brings something. I was thinking. Oh, hi. Mind, body, and soul. I was thinking about what soul means the other day. It's been a bit, maybe a week, couple
What is
weeks
the
or so.
meaning of soul?
Yeah, well, because there's obviously like the religious, like the thing inside you, you know, that's goes to heaven or whatnot, funny
Oh,
business.
yes.
But soul, kind of, without being attached to that, like when you say good for the mind, body, and soul, do you mean that? Do you mean it's good, like as far as like a God? No, you don't.
No,
Right?
you
There's
don't.
another
No,
thing.
I think they mean the spirit.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it just not necessarily an emotional booster to make you feel better, but
Yeah.
get your mind off of things.
see, this is where I was going with the. Oh, hey, oh,
No,
hi.
you're fine.
Sorry.
Your head's just like peeking out.
Yeah, I
like you're
gotta-
like you're turning back and yelling at us like you're the bus driver.
I am the bus driver. It's kind of ironic actually that all these things are in vehicles and I don't fucking drive.
That is fun.
Well, yeah, fucking yeah. So soul. What I was thinking was, 'cause let's say something's good for the body. You know what it means, right? Like lifting weights or whatnot, physical kind of fitness. Good for the mind, thinking kind of quick. Soul. It's got to be neither of those two things particularly, but something. And what I kind of came to the conclusion of. When you're talking about soul, without it needing to be a strictly religious thing, is it's like a thing that kind of connects people, like a humanity kind of thing. And I think that's what we're getting at a little bit with the soul. When something's good for the soul, don't you think you hear like something like a soul food or like when a movie is soulful? Let's say like this, it's because you're tapping into like a real passion of another person. Like that's what you're being exposed to. And I think when they say something's good for the mind, body, and soul, good for the body because you're walking, right? Good for the mind because you're thinking. Good for the soul is because you're just in the earth, you know, like there's,
Projecting
you know what I mean,
yourself
like
out there.
yeah, like being a person taking a walk in the neighborhood, you're like, you know, regular at a coffee shop, like see a person walking their dog and makes you smile, like that's what makes the soul thing. Oh, and actually, I brought this up to you a little bit because you're an example in how my brain kind of came to process this.
No.
Example, yeah, no, hey, yeah, sick. Okay, example, McDonald's, right? When you think McDonald's, you know, you could think. Fucking rappers and like crunched up garbage and cheap food and fucking trash and you know plastic fucking cheeses and you know like fucking dumb shit. But when you think McDonald's, if McDonald's to you is like Sunday morning taking a walk with your grandmother and going to get like a Happy Meal kind of thing, all of a sudden McDonald's and one and the other, there's soul in the situation. You know what I mean? But what makes the soul is the human aspect. You get where you see it
Yeah,
in that
it's-
lens.
Well, that journey to McDonald's becomes a bit more meaningful because you connect it to
Exactly.
something that
The humanity
give
of
you,
it.
yeah.
To the program.
That's what I was getting at. When I was thinking, like, when people say soul, if you're not talking specifically about, like, the thing that is judged by the gods or whatnot, you're talking about, like a humanity, a thing, a connection to people kind of thing. Like, that's what makes something soulful. Like, when there's Like what made, you know, the original Aladdin better than the fucking remake thing, you know? And this isn't, like, everybody agrees that one's better than the... It's not fucking just boomer shit, but it's like, nobody fucking, like... Because, I get, like, there was a soulfulness to it. And how...
Whether because it's animated, whether it's fucking Robin
There was
Williams,
something...
whether it's something
you
else.
felt... There was more of, like, a person's passion in it, it felt like.
Yeah,
Instead of
a
just,
money
like...
grab by Disney. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're all money grabs now, all the
'Cause-
fucking remakes.
And that's what I mean by the feel of, like, the human kind of aspect. And yeah, walking being good for the mind, body, and soul, I think it's the most basic and best. And it's because of those simple things. It's just a grounded, human, like, cozy, earthy thing you can just kind of do. And it's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a wholesome aspect
Yeah.
to this whole soul idea.
Yeah, I liked it. That's because I was really trying to think, like, what to define it, you know, because you feel when, like, immediately the McDonald's to the McDonald's example, one, you felt the soul in one more than the other, right? It's because you're not just looking at, like, fucking exchange of money, fucking, you know, say fucking, like, it's shit. You're looking at the human aspect. That's what makes it soul thing. I think kind of onto something there on the defining of the soul thing a little. I think I'm in there somewhere. I don't know. I like it. I like my fucking understanding of it. I feel like it's comfy.
Your example of what soul could be using
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, it could be, yeah, like
Could be anything.
yeah, like, I don't know. Going out for a drink could be,
It
like,
is soulful.
soulful.
I'll argue that soulful's off like that.
yeah, you know what I mean?
I will argue that.
Yeah, because
Drink at your house for cheaper. Drink at a bar with people.
that's the soul
it's a
in it,
different thing.
exactly.
Come on now, like.
That's why, actually, we did talk about this a little bit last time too, how the quarantine, the change that it brought about in people and all that funny business. And I was saying I was already phasing out some of the crazy party shit, but this quarantine thing was like a big fucking springboard, like jump off into fucking sobriety thing, which I'm testing for a bit. And a part of what made that easy is, yeah, there's nothing in it for me to sit at the apartment and just drink by myself. It doesn't do anything. As much as
Yeah.
I love the fucking, it's the party. It's the fucking.
Well, there's no social or emotional connect to anybody else.
There's no
I know,
soul
like,
in it, dude. It's
Yeah.
just
soul.
I'm still going out, drinking at houses, but I'm not getting
Yeah.
smashed. I'm not getting nearly as smashed.
yeah.
Not because there's more alcohol there at the house, obviously. Because at
Yeah.
the house we just have bottles. It's not even like we have to pay for anything.
There's
no
not even
constraints.
anybody in the house.
just
breaks
breaking
in.
lubricant cabinets. So yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like I'm not getting destroyed either.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know.
No,
There's no fun. Like it's not as fun either.
It's
Just
not.
sitting and just like
Exactly.
you're with the same crowd, but not in the house. The bar is just
Not, you don't have the
nodding
whole,
freaking
the
something.
whole
I don't
magic
know.
of the night, the soulfulness of just
Sitting,
like your
walking
city
out,
and
smoking a
stuff.
cig, meeting degenerates, seeing the homeless people,
Yeah,
giving them
any-
cigarettes.
Any kind of
That's soul.
encounters.
Feeding the homeless.
That's soul. Feeding the
Of
homeless.
course it is. That's the purest
Feeding
form.
them Marlboros.
Yeah, anything. Almost for the fucking homeless. Let's go. Like, oh god.
Yeah, those were, yeah, beautiful fucking times.
And now nobody feeds the homeless because Corona. Don't
There's
touch
nobody.
them. Don't touch
Every-
nothing.
There, by my place, there's all kinds of people out there asking for change and stuff. There's a particular corner with a bunch of them. Everybody goes and gives them a little something.
Oh, maybe.
What are we talking about?
I
I get by.
I feel like now on the streets or whatever, like I noticed now during like traffic
There
or
is.
during whatever,
You
no
gotta
one
have
gives
this,
anyone anything
the stick
because
in the cup.
no, because everyone's like afraid. They're like, oh, no mask, no
It
whatever.
is, yeah. There's like a fucking dirtiness
seen
in the
that, I'm
air
just
that everyone has to. And it's not, you know.
I don't care. I'm vaccinated now. I'm safe, right? That's cool.
True. We got two
Yeah.
vaccinators in here. As
Double dose.
during the current filming time time, we got two vaccinators.
I'm double dosed on Tuesday in like 3 days.
Nice.
I'm good.
Let's go. How you feeling? Robotic?
I couldn't care less.
I just have this need to buy Microsoft and Amazon products
Just
because I never did that before.
Yeah, true.
Never in my life.
True. I was an Apple boy. Actually, never was an Apple boy.
Never was.
I was thinking actually when I was getting a new laptop, partially for this funny business, to go in that direction because of the editing software things and whatnot, and fucking, but I didn't in the end. I just found some stuff for free that buddy recommended.
There's more soul to this.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah. This I think is nice. This is a soulful fucking way to spend it. We're abusing the word a bit, but yeah, you guys.
Doesn't matter. I get the theme. I get
yeah, my
everything
little
with it.
definition. Yeah, and that coming out of the introspective thinking and the walking and stuff, and yeah,
I mean, it's like a sweat lodge in here, so
it is kind of dangerous.
it might be a
it's
spiritual awakening.
I want the acoustics. I wanted the fuck.
The
I'm killing
acoustics
us.
are
I'm
perfect.
killing us for you.
For you.
Yeah. For that you, which is like fucking 10% me. Like 10 people watch this, and I'm one of them. Fuck.
There you go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, this is fucking. It's nice though. It's actually now that the weather turned up, we can maybe do a little parkage, a little walk.
I could drive later. Fuck it. Or we could go for a walk,
walking
yeah, fuck it.
outdoors. That's fucking fun. Tell me some things, boys. What are you got? Any tangents related to any of the fucking dumb shit that I'm yapping about? That
I don't know. All I know is in my work there is no soul.
tell me about it.
In the old folks home, everyone fucking dying. Just like
Jesus.
give me your food.
Fucking
a dark turn.
yeah, dangerous.
The poor Greeks. I don't know. There's no joy. There's no. I don't know. It's fucked up. I feel like
course there's so
some of them are that old and they're just like, fuck it. I just want to die. Leave it.
Are they dying or are you putting them out of their misery?
I'm probably helping too. You know, just like getting them French fries every day. It's
You're helping keep them alive. You're rejuvenating a little with your youth. You know, they're being exposed to the
maybe
fucking.
not.
No.
I don't know.
Hey,
They all,
you seem
they, all,
like-
they all love me, but like I don't know. they're
Exactly,
just-
that's what I'm
they're just
saying. Yeah, every time you talk about the place, even though it's like kind of fucking dull, it's still like, they're nice. You know, there's people doing nice things. It feels
not- Yeah,
okay.
but again, back to soul language. Whatever. I was telling Andre last time. There's one old lady. She's dead now. Rest in peace. Whatever.
Rest
old
in
lady.
peace, old lady. We did a rest in peace in the last one too.
Doesn't matter.
actually.
Rest
It's a
in
lot
peace
of-
to her.
Yeah.
But it was like this. Like
Yeah.
Easter was what, like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Fuck me, I don't know.
Like I'm just there one day. I give her food and she's like, "I'm dying." No, but she didn't say I'm dying. She said in Greek. She goes, "My candle is like is like freaking
Fading away.
My flame is like that." I'm like, "What's wrong with you, buddy? Just
My
eat your
flame is
food."
withering
I'm
away.
here like enjoy your meal. She's like, "To kadini muzmini pedi water." I'm just like,
Yeah,
what does that
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Dealing with that in the job description is a little
Make
more.
it all poetic and just like, but she can't say like I'm dying. She's like, "My light is."
Dude, you're fucking when you're at the end of your rope. You know what I mean?
They just give up. They just
But also, you got the right to be dramatic.
I suppose.
That's the end of it all. What are you should gonna fucking?
But a lot of them you seem like it's not even like a retirement home. It's not even like as bad as that. Some of them are like, my kids left me here, and it's like, well, you can't walk, you can't whatever. Just what do you like? What?
Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
yeah, they're more accommodated for.
They're
Like,
way
it's
more
understandable to be, your distance from family and like feeling like of abandonment and stuff too. It's not a fucking, I get where that would come from, but at the same time, it has the facilities, the faculties.
The majority
whatnot
are
to do
happy.
with-
The majority, okay, just feel them just like, what are you doing? Like, maybe just the age takes so. Maybe no, I'm wrong actually. But I feel them. You see, maybe their age made them lose their fucking youthfulness, their soul, their I don't know what.
Yeah,
I
well-
don't freaking know.
I mean, yeah, it's
As their flame withers away, so does their
Yeah.
brain.
100%. Yeah, dude, we're
A lot,
fucking.
yeah.
We are biological creatures, dude. We degrade. It's a fucking fact of
Yeah.
life. What are you gonna do?
Any part of that is not being social, not being whatever, because a
Yeah.
lot of them the past 5-6 months are just in their rooms like.
When you're given social opportunities when you're in a building shared with other fucking people, there's
You
like
are,
a
but like
communal eating.
during Corona, some of them.
Oh, yeah,
no,
true,
they're
Corona
always closed.
specifically,
Always,
yeah.
the past 5 months.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's fucking yeah.
These poor Greeks.
Yeah, it's shitty.
I don't know.
It's shitty. But we're coming back soon. People are talking about the
Next week,
the Earth.
this Friday, next Friday.
The Earth recommend. We're fucking Big Bang Part 2. We're restarting
The
the
big
planet
reset.
Earth. Yeah. Like, oh,
The
yeah.
full Roaring 20s. It'll be the actual Roaring 20s now. Like Jesus
I'm-
Christ,
I'm-
everything's opening. Everyone's spending their money.
I'm ready to fucking roar.
Spreading the
Actually.
legs.
Whatever money
Yeah.
I made and saved, being all freaking
To the
fiscal
trash.
frugal is going now back to
Yeah.
my degenerate ways.
To the fucking trash machine.
Because that too, for lack of partying, whatever. I saved a lot of money now. I have fucking.
I believe.
I feel like a rich little boy, but where's it gonna go now?
I was gonna go a house.
No, fuck
A
that.
nice spitaki
It's
for
gonna go
George.
into my body, like
Yeah.
with
That's-
different alcohol, food.
I was thinking that
feeding
too. The amount of money that I've earned that I've just consumed. Yeah.
Not exactly.
Quite a
just
bit
consumed.
has just been consumed.
Not even, not even.
I'm yeah. You know what? You couldn't tell. I'm a little fucking lean. I had an all liquid diet for a little while
There
actually.
you
I
go.
was fucking.
The best kind of diet.
Nah, but it's still like bro. It's a fucking little fucking joke, but not really.
Just a joke.
I'm not a bitch.
But no, so yeah. We'll see how it goes now. Terrace is open. Nico's already making dates. Like, I
Ooh.
went to a terrace date at this time.
I'm ready. He's taking me out, no?
Come,
He's
let's
gonna
go.
wine me and
Taking
dine
all
me.
of us,
Let's go.
I'm so excited for not really.
I'm excited for him to be excited. Me, I never really did the fucking sit at a restaurant shit anyway, so it doesn't mean much.
Same.
It's overrated. The bar is
But
where it is.
Are bars reopening with restaurants, or what's the?
Only if they have a terrace.
All the
I believe.
all the bars are gonna be serving food again and be like, yeah, we're a restaurant bar.
Okay, cool,
Haha.
yeah. Ah, fuck it.
Anything that has pub next to its name.
Yeah, pretty much.
I haven't thought about my readiness for fucking re-entering like any level of party. I've been like 99% fucking sober for 6 months plus now.
Yeah, I could say my liver's not ready.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it at all. Like a fucking even like a weekend beer, nothing. I've had like 6 single drinks in like the last 6 months, pretty
I'm
much.
look-
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't
I've
even
been
know.
drinking steadily, not heavy, but steadily.
Am I done? Am I
I'm
over
good
it?
now.
I don't fucking know.
Well, that was me in November, I think. I'm like, I stopped drinking, then I'm like, 2
You're
beers and
straight
I
edge
was
now?
dead. Like,
I'm pretty fucking straight
you
edge,
feel
yeah.
it. And I'm like, is this being drunk? Is this being buzzed? Is this like, oh,
Yeah.
oof, oof.
Yeah, 3 glasses of wine or something. You're like, hey, shit, what I do here today? Yeah. Motherfuckers.
Pretty well.
That's good. I don't know. Things are looking up in the earth. There was a while where there was a real downer fucking in the air, where there was a lot of hopelessness, a lot of confusion, a lot of doomer kind of talk. You know, a lot of we're never out of this shit. I fucking felt it. I was big. I had the saddest fucking days of my life in the last year or so. I hit the lowest of the fucking low possible, pretty much. But it's good. I don't know. Now it's nice. Spring.
Now it's a sunny day.
Spring has
Things are
sprung, you know.
reopening.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Sun's out, guns out. Talking about soul with the boys in a school bus. A little too hot, but it feels alright.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. We're alive. We keep on fucking trekking, you know? Keep on trekking.
What's next? Who knows?
Tell me. You tell me what's next, motherfucker.
What's next is going out.
Yeah, making my way
Boys.
downtown.
There you go. Walking fast, and
It's actually
back to walking.
Back to making mistakes.
like
Yes.
yeah,
What mistakes?
fucking up.
How's that a mistake? No mistakes yet.
But yeah, you
Wait,
guys.
is that bad? Like, I don't know. Like, Anyways, yeah, what were you gonna say?
I'm saying you guys in my life actually are two like fucking big hardworking people, and I feel like I kind of I like that about you dudes.
Thanks, bud.
And I've grown.
yes.
I kind of. There's things. There was a point when I was like feeling shitty. An older. I feel shitty here and there. I got some
Yeah, we all do.
brain problems. There was a point I sat and tried to think about like positive traits in people that I know, and recognizing that I've drawn from that shit. Yeah, you dudes, good dudes. You guys fucking
Thanks,
out
man.
there. Lots
Appreciate it.
of ways that you're good, obviously. But
The more you work, the more you don't think about shit, right? You know, the more you're just
Yeah, work is
Killers.
an escape for me.
yeah, see, killers.
Even
out
though
there.
I hate most of it.
Yeah.
there you go.
I gotta get me a new fucking job. It's been month enough of fucking unemploymentness. But yeah,
Let's all go work at.
positivity, dude. Yeah, I was trying to do that thinking here and there.
Let's apply to some companies. Just what's happening.
Me, I was thinking a little bit about being like a seasonal kind of worker person. Like when it's
too.
doing something like I don't know how you can't exactly like grow through promotion-y fucking things, but
You
may-
can,
may-
but there's always work.
maybe I misworded it, but what I was thinking is like when it's weather like this to do like a stand-up job, and when it's wintertime do like a sit-down job.
Yeah.
You know? Because I feel like I've cycled between those two pretty consistently in my work experience. I've always had sit-down jobs and stand-up jobs, and one kind of flowed into the next. I never held it down too long, but well, you know, up to what 3-ish fucking years for a single job, and yeah, there was always the switch, like recognizable. Some are sit down, some are stand up, and maybe doing stand up jobs in the summer-ish time and doing sit down jobs in the winter-ish time, and making that like an actual lifestyle. I feel like there's some happiness that I would get from that, and I'm actually
That's a balance to it.
that's where the gears are turning in my head for that. Yeah, because I got burnt out real fucking hard in the last sit-down job I was doing. And you know, money is nice and fucking things, but I also came to realize like what it is that I would need to maintain to be like generally
Satisfied
yeah,
or happy, yeah.
and it's not a fucking whole lot. Like the apartment that I'm at right now, it's good. I got like a couch, a TV, a little area where I could exercise. There's a bench there. I got a bedroom and little kitchen fucking spot. If I could have a living room with and I got a little desk finally with a laptop. I was sitting on the fucking floor for the fucking 6 months with my laptop on a coffee table. And the laptop fucking totally degenerating, losing keys and functionality, and that was my setup, just with my back up against the couch behind me, sitting on the floor. You guys seen the fucking
Yeah.
Bought a little desk.
With the missing letter E on the keyboard
Yeah,
where
no.
you have to copy paste.
Not just
We're at a
so
point
many.
where it's the great. I've lost like 40% the fucking key functionality. I just bought a new laptop.
You're working with like a lesser vocabulary.
100, dude, I was crippled. I was internet crippled. It was fucked up.
Bad, no good.
I had to think of other. Oh, I lost G, so there was no good either.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so I got a little desk with a little laptop on it. Got the one fucking couch and whatnot. if I could expand, if I could be earning enough money that I could have an apartment that fits 2 to 3 couches for like 2 couches probably is feasible, with like a nicer TV, slightly bigger desk, maybe a better rig computer-wise. Workout setup, I just have a bench, which is good, but to add to it, maybe a squat rack. I got a buddy that's got a squat rack at his apartment, and it seems very fucking nice, because the squat rack also doubles as the bench thing, because the side has the little handles and the whatever. Squat rack for a workout thing, and I would actually be happy as fuck. I don't think I need much more than that. Honestly.
We're simple human
Like
beings.
that. What do I need? You know what I mean? And not for nothing, but what, like what fucking, if I could live in such a way that I'm earning money doing something that isn't fucking completely soul crushing, maybe even something that feels nice, and I could afford a living space of that caliber, not fucking bigger, I would be like 98% happy. As far as like basic background noise, like just go about my fucking life happiness, as long as I can do work that affords something like that, and I have that to be able to accommodate a couple people over. A second couch would be nice, you guys don't have to sit on the bench and on the floor and on a fucking hacky sack shit, To fucking have that, have have a bit of a bigger workout space, a bit of a better fucking sitting space, kitchen, whatever amenities I have now are perfect. I'm not a big, I have enough space to fucking make food and eat food. I don't really aspire to much greatness kitchen-wise, culinary fucking, you know what I mean? Like, well, fucking...
A lot of us time.
No, it's fucking beautiful.
Whatever feeds me is
Oh,
fine.
no,
I'll
no,
have
no,
it,
feeding's good, but I mean, like, to the point where it's like, we're like, bake your own bread, make your thing from scratch. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Just, like, goddamn, just buy a pita from there, make the meat on your own, like, who cares?
If that involves needing more kitchen space, that I don't particularly need.
100%.
So I just need a little thing, a little spot to fucking sleep. Maybe in my head, when I think about how it would look, an open concept-ish joint would be fucking something. You know what I mean? Something like where it's like open, like a picture, like a little gym thing, a little. And it's crazy because I had never actually thought like this up until like a month or so ago when I thought about like this for the first time. Because I'm very bad at forward thinkingness in general. I was actually like, what's like a happy kind of thing look like to me? Because another friend was having a similar thinking and it kind of connected to my brain. I think that's it. I just need that, dude. A slightly nicer spot and to be able to do work that feels good about it. And I think some kind of seasonally 6 month on off fucking this that would be sick.
Seasonal's the best.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are words that I thought of that I never really gotten out there, but that's where my fucking. What do you got? What looks nice to you? What does happiness like subsistence? Is that a good word? Subsistence? Does that mean like
I have no idea if that exists.
Like getting by and like being alive? Isn't that so? Hey, what's a happiness fucking goal fucking thing look like to you? What's a happy day? What's a happy
day?
Tell me that.
Lying in bed and just reading it.
Honestly,
That's
as
not bad.
long as I'm not bothered by any stupidity,
Yeah.
my day is good. If I just have to like get up, listen to music, shit, shower, shave,
That's why I said reading.
eat, that's a great day to me.
What's a happy living situation then? Like, let's bump it up more into the realm of what I was talking about. What does it look like for you to be just like, this is my place, feels nice?
Just comfort.
Do you guys have it in you that you're like, I need that fucking $3 million fucking mansion thing?
No, I've never been that type of person.
so-
You can't.
But I'm also not the type of person who's like, oh yeah, just 300 square feet,
Yeah, it's-
where my bed is next to the fridge.
Yeah, that's
You're
still
living like a rat.
No, yeah, I've checked out some spots that were fucking real small before I settled on this one.
Yeah.
The size of my place a little bit bigger, I think. Nice. You, Georgie, what do you want? You want the yacht?
I don't want the.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, the
He wants the rooftop terrace.
That's what I want. No,
Yeah.
no.
Anytime we're passing by any home in
See,
Yeah,
Myanmar,
I want a little outside space, a little.
There you go. It's
he
good.
wants to be able to drink from his balcony and criticize people.
100%. I didn't even think about
I like the
balcony.
Greek thing where the houses are always dark. There's just the side turret. You have the back porch, but you also have the side little things.
Yeah. And the plants. You're gonna have a little garden.
Lots of
Little
plants.
tomates.
Oh, yeah.
I got my
Fuck
first
tomatoes.
plant.
I'm gonna have onions and I'm gonna have freaking herbs. That's it. Fuck that.
My sister got me a plant. I now have a plant.
Oh yes.
I named it Friend.
Great.
Feels
Is
good.
it one of
What
those?
kind of plant is it?
I don't know.
Is
a
one
plant.
of those,
plant
one of
that
those
I water.
succulents? One of those.
It's just a fucking. We're at IKEA when I was going to buy the desk and the table. It was a funny. We were just there. She's like, I never got you like a plant thing. She got me one. I don't know what it is.
Because you've always been a plant guy, right?
It's the first plant I ever had. It's green. I spray it, but it's nice. That's why you saying on your little side balcony. It'd be a garden spot or
fresh
what?
herbs, little drinking
thing.
area, little I don't know.
Yeah.
A little hammock, maybe a little.
Hammock's
I would
good.
have a hammock.
A
I
buddy of
was more
mine.
for a hammock.
Buddy of mine at his parents' place has a hammock. Before he moved into the apartment that he's in now, he was a little bit at his parents'. He was actually in an episode, Manny, if you're watching. Hey, what's up? What's up, Manny?
You need a hammock, you need a little fridge.
He had a hammock upstairs. So nice. Actually, so fucking nice. I would do more reading if I had a hammock, 100%. I'd be more literate.
That's just a reading, not just on your phone. Reading a book, reading whatever.
Yeah.
No fucking.
You need a good
hardcover, you know.
Oh yeah.
A good lie down setup is nice for reading. Although I've done a lot of fucking reading on buses and shit, a hammock would be fucking. Oui.
All the reading, but again, choosing what to read to is a whole fucking thing. It's a whole.
Tell me about it.
What do you mean?
I don't know. What the fuck you
Oh, what's the whole logic where there's for us to read every book in existence or whatever? They're like what, I don't know, 800 lifetimes. I don't know what.
It's impossible.
So you have to like choose exactly like who chooses what to read. Do you have to read like the fucking?
You have to judge a book by its cover.
No, but it's more like academia's like choose these. These are very good in shaping whatever. That's what it is. Human connection, soul, bullshit, whatever. A lot of the books that we read now.
Yeah.
Well, like, fuck.
Like Catcher in the Rye.
Again, back to school things. Papaday's things are Papaday's. All the books they give us, he's like, yo, it's better than any history book. And I'm like, in some sense, yeah, it is. Not to get too into conflicts now, whatever bullshit.
Great literature being important.
Last time I was hammered with Santi. If you can watch this shit with Santi.
Does he? I don't know. Hey, dude.
I was telling him about like how when the Turks after the Greek Greek independence, whatever. Again, Turkey still took a lot of land, Asia Minor, all that shit, whatever. And there was a book of Papadais. It was a Hemingway story. Freaking what's it called? Something.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, the Greeks are refugees escaping from this fucking place in Asia Minor, whatever. And all the Greeks, all they're doing is they're burning their houses, burning their crops, and they're breaking their donkeys' knees. So donkeys drown in the water. So the Turks, they're taking over the land, but they get nothing out of it.
Oh.
No crops, no animals. Like they're slaughtering their chickens, slaughtering. That's literally happened. It's like you may take our land, but you're getting nothing out of it. Like there goes my house, there goes the crops, there goes everything.
Yeah,
salt the field, scorched earth.
So what do you really win? It's like those are the Greeks. Those are
the Greeks.
That's forward thinking.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's like no wonder there's so much hate. It's like take our land, but you're not taking anything else. Like.
I don't remember that at all. That's crazy though.
No, but it was,
breaking the knees is fucking, that's
it was literally thing in the book where it was like, I saw the young man break his ass's knees. I'm like, the ass. Like I remember that clearly. And it's like, oh yeah, just drowning in like a little pool of water.
That's tragic.
It was deep. But maybe it was I forgot details, but maybe fuck was it? The Kite Smyrna. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was.
True. Smyrna.
And you said the bit there like, very nice. These Greeks are resilient. That was the whole fucking story.
That class was big for me. I did a lot of. I recognize that looking back as a moment that really expanded my fucking thinking. Yeah, like we did a thing in that class which was real appealing to me because I like me some fucking movies and I'm one of those kind of fucking people.
Oh yeah, we did.
And we did like
analyze the movies.
Because we did a whole bunch of analyzing poetry and short stories. And that really, like, and how every fucking line, every second or third word, like, oh, this means that and ties into that and referring to that and this, and you know what I mean?
But
like,
it made sense. It wasn't just like out of his ass.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, what's the word for it when you're, like, not just analyzing, but whatever. He was really breaking all that shit down and giving, like, a real solid explanation as to how everything meant something else.
Oh yeah,
and it's only doable with like great kind of fucking literature, obviously, or even fucking maybe not
and
great.
You have to know things too.
Yeah, and you gotta. But then when he started applying that to movie things, and like I started watching movies like I read poetry. And that was a big fucking thing for me. When I had never really sat, I knew I liked a movie. And there was things, and you again back to the soul. You could feel that there was care put into like meticulously crafting, like the scenes, every word. Like it's not just getting you from here to there for the sake of fucking blah blah. Like there's everything is. You could feel that in a movie. It stands out, and I was always feeling it, but I had never like maybe I had and I don't remember, but I could definitely attribute to this class the that way of thinking being applied to movies, like that was cool. And just then generally being a more observant and like I don't know, looking into detail and appreciating like the nerdiness in things, like that brought that out of me a lot.
Everything's nerdy.
It was great.
Let's go back with the souls.
What kind of like fucking teacher experiences do you guys have that you think like stood out as like moments that really kind of grew you? You know what I mean? You have any of those?
Just not Papa Days, maybe for now.
Papa D's.
I'm sure there's other ones too, but
He
even
was
for
the
now,
best. He honestly was
he
the
was.
best.
For fucking high school. For
Yeah.
public school, fucking high school, yeah.
Yeah.
I think personally with a teacher, they've never really had a
Impact, I know.
lifelong impact
No,
on any of the
That's
arts.
so unfortunate, fuck.
And it's true.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I've always enjoyed
I've
them
had
as
good teachers,
teachers,
yeah, but-
and they've always been entertaining. But
Yeah. But things
none
like,
of them really influenced me in anything like movies or books
not
or
even
music.
necessarily movies,
Yeah.
but any
Yeah, no, I'm saying like in general, like
Yeah.
any kind of art or even any like topic.
yeah.
They never really made anything stand out. I don't know if it's because every class that I mostly remember through high school was very meticulous and methodical.
Maybe,
So
yeah.
I kind of killed that vibe. There was no soul to it.
Yeah,
but then,
yeah.
but then who do you blame? Freaking, you blame this.
It is unfortunate,
Yeah.
yeah. When things are too like by the book, it's too how you
Yeah.
might say like structured. You lose a little bit of the like personality in it, which I don't know could be something.
Yeah, well, maybe that's
What
why
about
I
like
hate that
CJ
job now.
things?
Yeah.
There was some good. There was a couple classes here and there, Dawson times that were good. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Those Irish myths, those fucking.
Irish myths,
Myths,
yeah.
That was huge. That didn't really change my thinking in any way, but it
I
was
mean,
just
they fueled our alcoholism. That's yeah.
As it should.
yeah, that was a great
Yeah.
fucking time. Summer
Yeah.
class, Irish myths. Yeah, you'd think. What is it? You think Irish myths are weird? Get a load of this.
This-
She pops in the VCR string theory fucking documentary. We're like, how are we even talking about this? Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Weird. What was the connection? Was there ever a connection?
I don't know. All I know
There's
is that
one I had.
documentary ended with someone trying to enter another dimension.
Yeah, live. On
All I know
Yeah.
is the only connection between Greeks and the Irish is the Bible and shit, religion shit.
and drinks.
No, there's that, but I think it starts with like.
And
We're
being
also-
loud, short-statured
Remember
people.
how-
We're also
all
a
the-
seaside people.
Yeah, seafarers.
We're
sea-
water people. They're water
Yeah.
people. We're water people.
The Japs too.
True.
Yeah.
We are water people, and we are big mythology people
We are.
too. They got it deep
Yeah.
as we know thanks
Yeah.
to our teachings,
Oh,
by
yes.
official teachers as well, not just.
We could name you figures like Bureka.
Oh, true.
Boudica was a
That was a
good
good one, fuck.
Queen Maeve mentioned that.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. And I love that shit. I'm such a fucking.
And the Leprechaun film series.
Oh yes,
which,
that's a great series.
We're gone far in space. We need it recorded. We're never gonna forget ever. But
now that you mentioned Irish myths, that string theory, Leprechaun 4 in space,
yeah,
really came full circle, didn't it?
we actually.
Yeah.
Leprechaun 4 in space is the circle.
Yeah.
As well as being a part. It is just everything. It's the be all and end all. It's the greatest film ever made, speaking of analytics. Untouchable. Actually
Leprechaun 4 in
untouchable.
space.
It
all,
is.
all the genres together. Oh fucking.
When you could find something new with every viewing,
Yeah. It's classic.
That's when you know.
That's a classique.
And where's Warwick Davis now?
you don't see that on Sis and Kane or the
No.
Bicycle Thieves, nothing
Never.
like that.
You figured it out right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the fucking
I don't know.
leprechaun.
They're all overrated too. Fuck. I don't even know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, there is like a beauty in a fucking shit movie that is actually has so much fucking just I don't know, so many things. Just a, it everywhere was so actually. Like there was no reason whatsoever for 99% of that movie to happen. But somebody really wanted like the whole fucking anyway,
Somebody had an idea, wanted it out in the world, wanted to put it
the
out.
whole
there.
myth and
That's it.
spider fucking all that shit. Untouchable actually.
Let's
Untouchable.
watch it again next time.
We
Let's,
should.
Yeah.
let's watch
It's
it.
been a fucking while.
Maybe it's been years, but that's how I thought I was freaking half asleep. So
Grown men.
You should
now.
do like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode where we watch Leprechaun 4 in space.
And we have our commentary thing going on.
Yeah.
That could
Oh,
be
yeah.
a separate series. Whole separate series. I think we even had talked about this at a point to do a fucking movie
We can
watch
do it.
with the boys fucking video thing way back during one of those walk fucking
Yeah.
talks.
I know it's like a horse that's been beat to death, but Leprechaun 4 in space,
It's worth.
it's not been reviewed that too often.
I don't think
we
so.
should do
yeah.
it.
I
For all
don't
the
think
fans out there.
for the 20 people.
And share it to Warwick Davis's Twitter and it'll boom. Trust me.
Barvich. Saga, which one died? Oh,
With the
Mini-Me died.
African.
Vern
That was a
Troyer.
while ago.
Vern
No,
Troyer.
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis is just.
I mixed.
What's
I
he in
mixed.
Warwick Davis?
There's
He's a
two
bunch of-
prolific fucking little
He
person
did
actors.
Willow, Leprechaun.
And there's Peter Dinklage too. Now, come on. I was
True,
like,
Yeah.
I was
Fury,
like Peter
sorry,
Dinklage, and there's
The
I know that Dink's one of our top fucking spectators, fucking viewers, subscribers. Lil D. Lil D, come and watch the big D there. Let's go, lah.
He's our favorite
Oh,
Irishman.
no, this is Mandela. Today I tell a joke at work because
Tell me about your
it's a
joke.
midget joke. I've told you a palace, one of the Lino jokes.
Tell us the joke. This will be how we wrap
Okay,
it.
look,
Maybe.
every day at work, my other coworker Habas tells the Greeks a stupid joke because they're all perverted, they're all whatever, stupid
They're
idiots.
fucking.
So today he doesn't work Saturdays, so they go, Yoruba, it's up to you. You either sing the kalada or you tell us a joke. I'm just like, so I don't do the kalada, so I told him a joke, and the joke was, it's Lino's joke, there's a traveling circus in town or whatever, and one of the new acts is this little midget. And after the act, this is the first act that he was in, the little midget, they go to some strip club or to a bar or whatever, get hookers and bang them. So you have like, I don't know, you have the fucking, I don't know, fire breather here, of course, whatever, and they all hear in the midget's room, he has this beautiful fucking broad that they got, and they always hear in the room, I can't do the voice now, but you just hear him like,
What?
hey, sorry, you hear the thumping,
The thumping.
thumping,
Yeah.
thumping, but like very, very spread out thumping, and thumping, and he's going up and thumping, and thumping. They're like, wow, and this is going for like all night, 8 hours long, 9 hours long. Wow, he's really going at it all night. The next day he comes out like half tired. The girl's like just looks phased out, whatever, passed
Yeah.
out. Like, bro, what were you doing last night? Like you were going at it for so long, so long. He goes, I couldn't get on the bed. And the song just him falling off. It sounds better in the fucking whatever.
In the Greek tongue.
In the Greek, but that's all the whole thing. So all the noise was him, whoop, and falling, and yeah, couldn't go over the bed.
It's one of those fucking
And those
tragedies.
Greeks loved it.
It's a tragedy. It blurs the lines between tragedy and comedy. It makes a good
Those
high
fucking
tier
Greeks.
art.
So you assume that he's getting balls deep. No, he just
He's
can't get on the
fucking
bed.
for eternity. Yeah,
Meanwhile, he just can't get on the bed.
you just can't do it.
And it's a joke, so she could literally just pull up. But it's a joke. It has to be a
It doesn't
fucking.
need
It has to
make
be.
perfect sense.
What's the one they were saying? I told you all the Pontian ones, all the fucking.
Hit us with another fucking Greek fucking joke.
It's better. They're always better in Greek, but yeah, it's the Pontian.
Do
one.
it in Greek.
I-
I'll subtitle.
Fuck that.
I'm not
I
gonna
can't do it the way he does it.
I'm not.
I'm not as eloquent and
Do it in
beautiful.
Greek. Fuck,
Not
anybody know Greek? Fucking turn off the camera
Fuck
right
that.
now, motherfucker.
Nah, just Pontian jokes, just stupidities.
Yeah,
It's all about people losing their dicks or getting lost or just being stupid. It's
losing their dicks.
Because all old Greeks are like.
And these are all based on true events. That's
Probably, yeah.
That's the comedy of it.
Probably it's true because they're Greek and it's like, I lost my power, I lost my my virility, my whatever the fuck the word is. So maybe it is real, these fucking Greeks.
It's fucking Greeks.
All I know is.
Truly tragic, but also a somewhat beautiful note to end on. Back to the fucking Greeks and the
And the-
comedies and the souls. Boys,
Comedies in the soul.
always a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in, friends and family. Let's fucking wrap it. Oh wait, I usually do a thing at the end of these where I say, how are we gonna tie it to the next one?
We'll have to sleep. I still gotta go.
Oh yeah, we're going somewhere. That's where we're going.
I'm going to sleep.
He's going. We're going somewhere. I'm gonna get us somewhere. It's gonna be sick. Okay, bye.
I'm gonna smoke here though.